and welcome to Crypto Times TV. Here, we make content worth your while. The cryptocurrency industry is growing, as is the volume of capital flowing into it, which makes it a nice target for hackers, because hackers and scam are always around where there's money, and the cryptosphere is no exception. So today we're going to do top 10 most prominent crypto thefts. Number 10. BitStamp. Approximately $5 million was taken out of the exchange's hot wallet. Those behind the attack used Skype and email to communicate with employees and attempt to distribute files containing malware by appealing to their personal histories and interests. The hackers had been attempting to breach the security system of the exchange for 6 months, and eventually their persistence paid off. This case was investigated by the FBI, the US Secret Service, and the private detective agency Strauss Friedberg. There is no information if someone has been arrested, and it kind of looks like a perfect crime. Number 9. CoinDash. This relatively large hack took place during the ICO of the Israeli startup CoinDash in 2017. The hackers managed to replace the official wallet with their own and withdraw about $7 million worth of Ethers. Number 8. Tether. Another major hack which caused great FUD in the community was with Tether, which lost 30 million of USDT tokens. The tokens are pegged to the US dollar, and one token is equivalent to one fiat dollar. Tether is historically linked to the Bitfinex tokens, which were issued to repay the victims of the 2016 hack. And Tether has been accused by suspicious users of launching a printing press and their tokens being not completely backed by the fiat reserve. In its turn, Tether has been taking various steps to defend its reputation, but the community remains unsatisfied. Number 7. Parity. The hack of the Ethereum wallet Parity brought the cybercriminals about $30 million in 2017. As experts said, almost 600 wallets had a very simple bug. The function that was supposed to define the wallet's owner was public, so hackers simply redefined the owner and withdrew all their funds. Of course, the bug was immediately noticed, eliminated, and apologies issued. Number 6. BitStamp. The leading South Korean exchange BitStamp was hacked a month ago. Roughly $31 million in cryptocurrency was stolen. A total of 11 virtual currencies were displaced, including Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Ripple. Consequently, the company announced that it managed to recover roughly 45% of the stolen funds due to the help and support of other exchanges and cryptocurrency foundations across the world. In the aftermath of the hack, BitStamp promised to reimburse its customers. Number 5. Decentralized Autonomous Organization. The DAO was a form of investor-directed venture capital fund. It had a very complex structure and an objective to provide a new decentralized business model for organizing both commercial and non-profit enterprises. In June 2016, users exploited a vulnerability in the DAO code to enable them to siphon off 1/3 of the DAO's funds to a subsidiary account. The damage was estimated at about $44 million. But the interesting part is that this was done absolutely legitimately. Essentially, a certain user just took advantage of a built-in function to create a subsidiary and such controversial property of the blockchain as transactions irreversibility. This event made the Ethereum community hard fork the Ethereum blockchain to restore virtually all funds to its original contract. This event made the Ethereum community hard fork the Ethereum blockchain to restore virtually all funds to the original contract. Number 4. NiceHash. NiceHash is a Slovenian cryptocurrency cloud mining marketplace, and $64 million were stolen from the company's customers on December 6th last year. And luckily, on December 21st, the company reopened their marketplace and promised to return all stolen funds to their respective owners. Number 3. Bitfinex. Bitfinex was hacked on August 2nd, 2016. As a result, $65 million worth of Bitcoin was moved from customers' accounts. The exchange promised to repay its users by April 2017, which it did, and the consequences of the hack had to be dealt with by issuing Bitfinex tokens. Number 2. Mt. Gox. Everybody's heard of this one, so it has become kind of legendary. The most notorious hack, Mt. Gox. Although technically, it might not have been a hack, because the thieves were probably the founders and managers of the exchange themselves. And the former head of Mt. Gox, Mark Karpeles, has been under investigation since 2015. And since last year, he's been suspected of stealing 850,000 Bitcoin in 2014, an amount valued at more than $450 million at the time. Number 1. CoinCheck. The largest hack in the industry's history occurred last year. Last January, the Japanese exchange CoinCheck was targeted. The criminals withdrew more than $500 million in NAM coins. The fate of the stolen money is unknown, but according to the NAM Foundation, the movement of the cryptocurrency is being tracked with an automated system of tags. And one conversion of a small amount of the stolen NAM into Litecoin has already been spotted, so the police is already working with the owner of the account that converted the assets. Well, the bad news here is that hackers are making progress and there doesn't seem to be anything that can prevent further attacks. The increasing frequency and financial damage from hacking indicates that the best criminal minds are bent on profiting from the industry. But it also says that crypto exchanges and regulators are not trying hard enough to ensure security. So will this hacking spree ever end? Unlikely, as loopholes are always out there. And we can only hope that new technological standards will decrease risk associated with trading digital assets someday in the future. That was all for today, June 11th. We hope you enjoyed it, and as always, we're looking forward to any feedback you might have. Until tomorrow, stay safe.